New reports claim former President Obama gave full authorization of Joe Biden's shady dealings in Ukraine. One America's Kristian Rouz looks into this matter.
Because American people need to know the truth. We certainly have uncovered corruption within the Obama administration.
Senate Republicans are advancing the probe into Joe Biden's dealings in Ukraine amid the latest evidence of corruption emerging from that country. On Tuesday, Ukrainian lawmakers released audio tapes of phone talks between then-President Petro Poroshenko and Biden related to the firing of Prosecutor General Viktor Shokin. And while sitting President Volodymyr Zelensky says his predecessor likely committed high treason, Obama's national security advisor Susan Rice openly says who's responsible for it on the U.S. side.
Joe Biden, on behalf of President Obama, the United States, and the Western world, was asking and pushing for the removal of somebody who, on behalf of our policy, on behalf of our national interest.
Now Ukrainian prosecutors are investigating why Joe Biden was withholding $1 billion in loan guarantees from Ukraine amid its war with Kremlin-backed mercenaries in the Donbas region. Biden insisted that Poroshenko remove Shokin amid concerns the prosecutor would investigate gas company Burisma, where Hunter Biden was collecting protection money. After a brief hesitation, Poroshenko conceded.
I'm a man of my word. And that now that the new prosecutor general is in place, we're ready to move forward and signing that new $1 billion loan guarantee.
But that was something the new Ukrainian administration says he shouldn't have done.
They will investigate. I know that this can be perceived and qualified as high treason. All questions to law enforcement.
At the same time, Biden's corruption of Ukraine appears to have a connection to anti-Trump efforts in the U.S. Although Obama officials were extorting Ukraine months before President Trump would even be elected, the Biden-Poroshenko tapes do mention Donald Trump in a rather unexpected context.
This is getting very, very close. What I don't want to have happen, I don't want Trump to get in a position where he thinks he's about to buy onto a policy where the financial system is going to collapse and he's going to be looked to pour more money into Ukraine. That's how he'll think about it before he gets sophisticated enough to know the details.
In this tape, Biden is asking Poroshenko to nationalize Ukraine's largest bank, Privatbank, before the next U.S. administration is able to look into it. Many observers had suspected Privatbank of being part of a money laundering scheme, funneling billions of dollars from corrupt Ukrainian officials into Latvia and Cyprus and further to the U.S. Biden and the Democrat cabal have dismissed such claims as Russian propaganda, although only a few question the fact of Biden's meddling with Ukraine politics for personal gain.
Joe Biden was doing what he was asked to do by the President of the United States, consistent with serving our policy interests.
However, importing the proceeds of foreign corruption into the U.S. appears to be hardly in line with America's rule of law and financial transparency. In the meantime, Senate Republicans are advancing subpoenas into the Biden-Ukraine scheme, while officials in Kyiv say criminal indictments appear increasingly likely. Kristian, Rouz, One American News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.